Have you given your CFA exam recently and are wondering what is the score we need to pass? Should we get above 70%? Will a little below 70% do, or is it just a perfect score that will make you pass? Let's find out in this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you what is the score you need to pass your CFA exam. This is valid for all three levels: CFA level 1, CFA level 2 and CFA level 3. So let's get straight to the video. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot if you've ever liked my work that you join my community, and if you're already a part of this channel, then thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Okay, so first things first, let me clarify and give you a myth buster that there actually isn't an actual number that you need to pass your CFA exam. Now, I'm going to show you the CFA result to give you an example of this. Okay, so basically, this is how your CFA result looks like in CFA level 1 and CFA level 2 and CFA level 3. In case you fail, you will get this. In case you pass, you will just get a congratulatory email. That's it. Okay, starting with the subject score. Okay, I'm going to show you how much you get per subject. This is taken from Google, by the way. I don't know kiska hai. It's a very random sample. Now, starting with the subject scores, you will see there are 4 lines made here. Okay, the small dotted line below, that is 10 percentile line. That means if your result is below this, you have scored what the lowest 10 percentile people in the entire world have scored in this subject. मतलब lowest 10% candidates का score इस subject में आपका उतना है, right? Then you will see there is the 50% line. Right on top of it is a 70% line. That basically brings the range 50 to 70 के बीच आपका आया होगा उस subject में. If you score above 70%, that's the line. And then again there is a 90 percentile line ऊपर, that is the blue dotted line. Now what does a 90 percentile mean? That you have scored what the top 10% people in the world have scored for this particular subject. 90 percentile मतलब 100 minus 90. So top 10% people in the world have scored this number, इसलिए आपका उसके ऊपर है. Now, in this you will also see a blue box per subject, right? That's a shaded figure. That basically means कि basis जो exam का questions था या basis जैसा exam था, जैसा आपका performance था, the CFA Institute gives you an analysis that if by chance, basis your performance on that particular paper, if by chance the questions would have been a little bit different, or maybe your mood would have been a little bit different, they take all factors into consideration. This is how low or how high your score can be. So you need to see that entire box. The lowest point is मतलब इतना low आपका जा सकता था. They feel, this is an assumption by them, and the highest point of that box is इतना high भी आपका जा सकता था. They feel your exact position, that is where exactly do you lie, is that dark blue line inside that box. If that dark blue line is above the 70%, मतलब आपको above 70% मिला subject में. If it is between 50 to 70, that means you've got that much. If it is below 10 percentile, that means you've got that much. If it is below 50%, it's got that much. Okay, so that's how you read the result. Now, is it that only people who cross the 70% mark for all subjects pass the exam? No. I have seen people having barely 2 or 3 subjects above 70%, and you can say 4 to 5 subjects in the 50 to 70% range, and some lower than 50, and they still pass. Why does this happen? Because the CFA Institute is not marking you on a subject basis, rather it is marking you on an overall exam basis. That means in case your derivatives went bad but your fixed income went well, then your fixed income might be able to compensate for that low derivative score. Now, how will we know अगर कोई score है ही नहीं कि बनाना कितना है? What is the balance that we need to maintain? Let's come to the other graph. Okay, now this is the final graph where you see whether you've passed or failed. Again, they have the pretty same lines. 10 percentile, that means you've scored in the bottom 10% people in the world. 90 percentile, that means you have scored in the top 10% people rank. And then here you have only one line in between, that is called the minimum passing line. Okay, which basically means that इतना तो आपको touch करना चाहिए in order to pass. If you are below this line, you will not pass. Again, same logic. That shaded blue box means the exact same thing. That means अगर exam के questions कुछ और आते या आपका मूड कुछ और होता, then your lowest score could have been this much and your highest score could have been what the bottom of that thing is. Remember, this is an assumption. Where you stand, that is whether you passed or failed, would be that dark blue line. That means even if that shaded box is above the minimum passing line but your dark blue line is below the minimum passing line, you fail. Okay, so keep that your score is that dark blue line. Now the minimum passing line, what is that score? That score is dependent first of all on overall performance basis. Like I said, it is not counting just one subject or two subjects, it is counting the entire syllabus, all 10 subjects cumulatively balance bana sakte hain. That score, however, is dependent on everybody, all the students who are giving that exam around the world, right? Why is that? Very very simple, it is a competitive exam. परसेंटाइल कंपटीशन चल रही है. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा ईजी पेपर था देन दैट मिनिमम पासिंग लाइन का स्कोर वुड बी पॉसिबली अ लिटिल बिट हायर. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट था देन दैट मिनिमम पासिंग लाइन स्कोर वुड automatically fall down. It highly depends on what people around have performed in that exam. That's what pushes the minimum passing score up or down. They will never disclose what that score is to you. Okay, now a lot of people say कि यार if we are above 70% for all subjects that means we pass the exam. Why do people say that? This is a general myth भी बोल दो, थोड़ा सच भी होता है, because above 70% is a pretty safe zone, you know, that means you performed well in all subjects, तो fail होने के chances वैसे ही कम होते हैं. So yes, above 70% पे रहना on every subject is a very very safe zone. But like I said, it doesn't mean कि अगर आपके थोड़े से 50 to 70 के रेंज में आ गए या थोड़े से below 50 के रेंज में आ गए तो आप पास नहीं होगे. इनफैक्ट आई वुड से majority of the people have this kind of a scorecard, right? 2 to 3 subjects above the 70%, 4 to 5 subjects in the mid 50 to 70, and एक दो गिर भी जाते हैं. Again, repeating that 70% keeps it as a safe zone, but it is not a guarantee. If the paper was very very easy, then who knows, it could even be a 75% that particular year. You just don't know. If the paper was very difficult, then maybe the minimum passing score would drop to say 62%, 60%. So yes, that is what the score is that you need to pass. And why I keep telling you कि 70% के ऊपर एम होना चाहिए हर बार, बट कभी कभी वो थोड़ा सा इम्प्रैक्टिकल हो जाता है. इफ़ वी डू द मैथ, most subjects come in 4-4 का format, and there are I think 1 or 2 subjects सिर्फ एक question आता है, you know, one main question with 4 sub questions. Now if you actually do the math, 3 divided by 4 is 75%, but 2 divided by 4 will become 50%, right? So if you get 1 wrong तो आपको 75% मिल जाएगा, but 2 wrong will lead to a 50%. Even though it's just one question का फर्क, that number falls down. So yes, that is that. I hope you've understood what I'm trying to say. If you have any more further questions with regards to this, you want to interpret your result further, then let me know in the comment section and I will definitely make a video on that. I think I've pretty much tapped on most things. Some people recently asked me actually कि 68%, 65% do you think we will pass? Like I said, it totally depends. If the paper was actually very very difficult, but remember, not just for your friend circle, for everybody in the world. This is not just an India exam, this is a global exam. So everybody in the world का difficulty level, का performance level will impact the minimum passing line. In fact, even the pass percentage that you get is a worldwide pass percentage. So the numbers that you see, 50% people are passed, 30% people are passed, 46% people are passed, that is a worldwide passing percentage. So honestly, I would say at this point of time, just leave it. अगर एग्जाम हो चुका है तो सोच के कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. अपने कैलकुलेशंस मत लगाओ. कभी कभी what you feel is not correct, sometimes उल्टा हो जाता है in a good way, sometimes उल्टा हो जाता है in a bad way. So just let it be. रिजल्ट आ ही जाएगा अक्टूबर में, तो तब का तब देख लेंगे. With that, I'm ending this video. If you like it, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Quick reminder, I post long videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, helping young career professionals like you navigate through your early career problems. I also help CFA aspirants like you navigate through your CFA problems, and I share lifestyle videos and I do a lot of gupshup. Also, I post daily on shorts as well. I'll see you guys very very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.